Hey guys, it's Jocelyn, and today I'm going to be showing you a updated video about my piercings, my nose piercing and my belly button piercing that I got on my 18th birthday, February 11th. Today it is March 20th, and it has been a little bit over a month, but I have not had very much time to film this video. But this was the best time for me to do it for you guys, and I really wanted to get it out there because I know a lot of you have been asking me for this. But I know you guys want to know how my piercings have been healing up and have been feeling and what I have been doing for my cleaning routines and everything. Also, just so you guys know, I really wanted to thank you guys so much for all of the love and support you guys have given me on that video. Not only on that video, but my other videos as well. And honestly, when I posted that video, I didn't think it would get much attention, but I am in shock. I'm really thankful to you guys for that. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys know how much it means to me, and it makes me want to keep making videos. I'm mumbling and I'm mumbling and I'm mumbling, and I need to just start this video. How long have I had these two piercings? I have had both of the piercings in since February 11th, 2017, and today it is March 20th, 2017. So I've had them in a little bit over a month, and they are healing up pretty well. A lot of people have actually asked me how much it hurt. They were definitely different for sure. My nose wasn't that bad, but it was definitely worse than my belly button. It was more of like a very strong pinch, and your face definitely is more sensitive than your belly button would be, so it definitely made my eyes water, as you could see in the video. I'd maybe rate my nose like a 5 or a 6 on the pain scale of 1 to 10. It really didn't bother me that much. It was mostly just straight when it went through right at the beginning. It wasn't that bad. But my belly button, like I said, and if you could see the video, I even said it's not even that bad. And honestly, for Savannah and Megan too, they were really surprised how easily that went through and how much it didn't really hurt. On a pain scale from 1 to 10, I would also rate it like a 5. It was just a quick pain. But the thing was, afterwards, if you're planning on getting your belly button pierced at all, you should really plan ahead and think about what you're going to be doing later that night, because if you're going to be doing a lot of things, it might not be the best idea to go out and do something. I got to go to the casino later that night, but me not really thinking, my belly button hurt so bad. When we were at the casino, I really couldn't sit down, and a lot of the casino was sitting down at slot machines at different tables. It really wasn't comfortable because my jeans kept really irritating it, and it was just so sore. And I think that's the thing, is that you have to prepare for the first couple of days being very sore. My nose really wasn't that sore. If anything, it more so irritated me that it was so swollen. She said in the video, she warned me that it was going to be swollen, and I wasn't really bothered by it. It was just kind of annoying, and I could tell that it was swollen, and it was very red around the area. Overall, they really didn't hurt me that much. I'm not sure for others. I can't really speak for others. But from what I heard Savannah and Megan say too, that it really didn't hurt them that much. The only real pain that I experienced was days after, when my belly button was sore. My belly button definitely had some issues in the first couple of weeks. It was very irritated. Like I said, within the first day, I had a lot of trouble bending down to grab things, just because my stomach would fold over on itself, and that would really irritate it. For my nose, nothing really. It was a fresh piercing, and it was a new hole in your body, because I think a lot of people don't realize that with a new piercing, a new hole in your body, you're very prone to, especially if you're touching it a lot, you're prone to getting irritation, and also a lot of itching is going to occur, because that's what happens when your skin heals. One of the most important rules of having a piercing is do not touch it with your filthy hands. You have to make sure that you are washing your hands before you in any way touch your piercing, because that is going to make it prone to infection from all of the bacteria on your hands. So it's not uncommon. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is the salt treatment that I was given, and I really do think that it does work for some people, but for me personally it really didn't work. It kind of made my piercings a little bit worse, so that's why I switched. Just a personal thing, nothing against anybody that uses it or endorses it or anything. Basically what the salt treatment is taking sea salt and mixing it with warm, or I don't know if people use hot water. I used warm water when I did use it, and you put it in a shot glass. You flip that salt solution in the salt glass onto your belly button and hold it there for a few minutes. Just kind of let it sit and soak in there, and it is supposed to disinfect your belly button to help it heal and kill the bacteria that is going to infect it. I believe I said that right. If not, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure that's exactly what it is supposed to do. When I did this, my piercings really dried out because salt does dry things out, especially your skin. My belly button got very, 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 very dry on both ends of the openings of the piercing, and it was very irritated all the time. My nose, it kind of started to form a little bit of a bump, and I was really scared at that point. I was very nervous that I was doing something wrong. I was not cleaning it correctly, even though I was cleaning it 2 to 3 times a day as recommended, and I was doing everything right, but it was just not working for me. I think my body was just disagreeing with the way I was cleaning it, which is why I decided to switch to the Dial antibacterial soap. The way of cleaning your piercings, which what this is basically you have to have some sort of antibacterial soap, and the most important part about it is that it has to say antibacterial on it somewhere, because that's the most important reason why you're cleaning it, is to kill any bacteria that's going to cause an infection or anything. The antibacterial soap worked for me. I know other people that have used the antibacterial soap and it's been working a lot better for them as well. If you use the salt solution and it works perfectly fine for you, then that's great. And other than that, something that's really important is to definitely keep cleaning your piercings every single day, 2 to 3 times a day. You don't want to over clean them because that will definitely dry them out. I will get into showing you guys how I clean my piercings right now. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys my piercing. What I did here for you guys was I pushed the bar out a little bit so you guys could kind of see the actual spot of the piercing on my nose. So that is it right now, and it looks a lot better than it did at first. Yeah, so that's that, and a lot of the time it'll push itself out. But as you guys can see, it seems really healed. I don't feel anything, like any sort of irritation or pain at all, so I'm really liking it a lot. This is my belly button piercing. As you can see, the top is kind of a little bit, like, not irritated, it's just red, and it might even be from dryness. I did get a question about the bar and if it's normal that it is hanging out so far on the bottom, and yes, it is normal. She told me that you were supposed to have a long bar to start out with so that if this skin is swollen, it has more room to swell and kind of heal and everything. But other than that, it is doing very well. Alright, so after showing you guys that, I'm now going to show you how I clean my piercings. What I usually do is I'm in the bathroom and I use the faucet with the hot water, and I usually stick one Q-tip under the hot water, and right now I obviously don't have a faucet, so I'm just going to use a mug of hot water that I have next to me. So I dip it in the hot water. I take just the tiniest little bit of soap onto, that is not a tiny bit, it just splurged out. I usually just take it and I wash around the piercing and everything, but then I usually take 2 wet ones and then I usually just rinse that and clean it. After that, it is all clean. This is my fresh clean piercing, my belly button piercing, and now we are going to clean my nose. I'm going to be taking a brand new Q-tip, just get it a little bit wet in the water like I just did, and then put a tiny, tiny little drop of, that was not tiny, I don't know what's up with me doing that. What I do is I use circular motions around the piercing itself, and it works a lot better just to do that. And I usually go inside and I just twirl the piercing around. This is really gross. I'm sorry, I'm just cleaning my piercing. Another reason why I like to do it on the inside is because, believe it or not, there's boogers in your nose, and you're gonna get boogers on your bar, which is very disgusting to think about, but it happens. And I don't like the feeling of that. It's really gross. This gets rid of them by doing this, and then I like to dry the inside of my nose with the clean side of the Q-tip. And just be careful that you're not pulling at this too much. I put the bar up, and then that's fine. I will take another Q-tip, wet one side of the end, and kind of just rinse off all the soap once again. Make sure that it is dry with the other side. So then I push it in, kind of twirl it back so that the hook is kind of in a good spot in my nose. And there you go. But anyways, thank you guys so much for everything, for watching my piercing video. I'm glad you guys wanted to see another video pertaining to the other one. I'm glad I could make this video. I really hope it helps you guys out in some way. Thank you for everything. Honestly, you guys, I'm probably going to get on a schedule of twice a week videos. If you guys have any more questions, you can definitely comment. I always read the comments, and if you guys have a question, I will try my best to respond and let you guys know the best kind of answer that I have for you. But other than that, thank you guys again so much for watching, and if you guys want to see more videos, definitely subscribe, because I will, like I said, have a lot more coming towards you. Thank you guys so much, and have a great day. Bye!